All right, so now we're going to talk about literal equations. Okay, a literal equation is an equation that has more than one variable. And more than one variable just means I have more than one letter in one equation. So if you look at this example, D equals R times T, that is more than one letter in one equation. Okay, the most common type of literal equation are formulas. Okay, so this example 1 down here, this is actually distance equals rate times your time. Okay, and so that is an example of a formula. So is number 2, that's area equals 1/2 base times height. That's the area of a triangle. Okay, so another example of a formula could be area equals length times width. That is your area of a rectangle. Okay, so when we look at these next 3 things, it says, what variable are the following equations solved for? Okay, now if it's already solved for something, then that just means that whatever letter is by itself is what it is solved for. So you're looking for the letter that's by itself. Okay, so if I look at number 1, D equals R times T, the letter by itself is D. So that is what that one is solved for. Number 2, A equals 1/2 base times height. Okay, A is by itself. So that's what it is solved for. And then 3x plus 2 equals z. The z is by itself, so that's what it is solved for. Okay? Now, we're going to take those same 3 equations, and we are going to solve for another letter that's in the problem. Okay, so on this one, we have D equals R times T. I want to solve this for R, which means I want R by itself. Okay, so what I want you to do is look at it and see R times T. I got to get rid of this T. So undo multiplication, you divide. Okay, so when you divide by T here, those cancel, and you're left with D over T equals R. R is now by itself, so that is what it is solved for. Okay, on the second example, I have area equals 1/2 BH. I want to solve this one for H. Okay, so the first thing I notice is I have a 1/2 and I have a B. They're all being multiplied together. So to undo multiplication, you will divide. I'm going to start by dividing by just B to begin with. Okay, so when I divide by B, these get canceled, and I have A over B equals 1/2 H. Now I still want H by itself. Okay, so to get rid of that 1/2, I'm going to multiply by 2, because 2 times 1/2 will be 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this side by 2, and I'm also going to multiply this side by 2. Okay, when I do that, this side is going, the left side is going to become 2A over B. Okay, and then over here, this 1/2 will cancel with this 2 equals H. And so now H is by itself, and this would be your answer.